So I was thinking about the concept of community once again after a bit of a hiatus from that particular thought process, mainly because I wanted to realize once again how important my communities are for keeping me sane, for keeping me productive, accountable. And I wanted to reiterate to y'all, if you haven't seen my previous videos, how important it is to establish communities, and honestly how easy it is to establish a community once you realize there's just a few basic components. We need to be accountable. We need to stay on top of the things that we want to do and let people know that we're trustable in the way that they think that we are. Meaning, if someone expects something of us, we do it. We need to show up. It takes a lot of time, sure, but the dividends of the process are eternal. You're essentially going to have your community be backing you for the rest of your life if you end up maintaining it with a sense of compassion and also gratitude for actually having these people around you, for having the ability to connect with these people consistently. Communities are massive in my life. From my hobbies to my business exploits that I want to do to my life satisfaction, it really just comes down to how well I'm maintaining the relationships that I have and whether or not I understand the pulse of the groups that I'm a part of and what I represent in those groups and whether or not I'm kind of fulfilling the necessary role in them. Now you might be thinking to yourself, okay, I have some communities, what is this video going to give to me? I hope it shows you that if you think you have enough, I'm glad for you. Great. Satisfaction is hard to achieve, sure. If you don't think you have enough, if you are constantly hungry in life for more experiences, more perspectives, a deeper love for life, really, then I would argue communities are going to be a fundamental aspect of this growth. For those of you that believe that you are satisfied in your communities, I would still argue to go and find new ones to go and engage in so that this world doesn't go stale in your mind. It doesn't begin to lose its excitement, its jubilance. People are this wonderful resource. Every human being has the ability to convey a singularly unique perspective that only they can give because of their experiences, because of the other communities that they're a part of. Just think about your own life. You've grown up, you've seen a lot of different things, you may have moved a lot, you may have spoken different languages, you may have philosophized, you may have done a lot of different things. All of the stuff that you have done, thought, participated in has fundamentally created you. And every single time you have a conversation with someone about anything, any subject, all of these things come to bear. And that's the beauty of communities. Because however many people are a part of it, it could be 2, it could be 50, it could be millions of people. However many people are a part of it, that is how unique that one community can be. Essentially, if every single person in that community is their own piece of art, imagine them all coming together as pixels for a larger art piece, for a larger project, something to behold, to be a part of something greater is one of the most satisfying feelings in life. And that kind of goes into what I was saying earlier about these communities actually providing immense therapy for me, because oftentimes when we are part of a group and we trust them and they trust us, the group gives us the ability to fall to a safety net when we're feeling unsure of ourselves, when we are having difficult thoughts or difficult circumstances in life. a community has a tendency to believe in us more than we can believe in ourselves. Now, the Stoicism type of approach that I've taken for a lot of Saravify and a lot of my life, I understand that there is a component of the pursuit that requires individual responsibility. I'll never give that up. But I'm never going to discredit the amount that people have helped me in my life in terms of getting to where I am now and probably where I want to go in the future. And really, I think where most people fail to establish community is actually one of the simpler things. It's merely saying to oneself that this thing is important to me. Prioritizing a group allows you to spend conscious effort to actually improve it. Because most of the time, the things that we're doing in our life, we don't want them to be crap. We want to have our time be spent usefully, to be learning from the experience that we have invested this time in. So once we decide to ourselves that a group of people or organization is of substance, is of value to us, that is the first step in actually growing the community and also being a part of it. I'll give you an example. I made a music chat a while ago because I'm a musician. I love playing all variety of different instruments. I have a couple different albums. I intend to continue making music for the rest of my life, merely out of joy, and also hopefully I get to network and find some cool people. Now, the music chat was purely intended selfishly so that I have access to new song recommendations, new artists that are coming out. In the process, however, I realized how important it is for me to post every now and then. I'd say once every 3 days, because it keeps the motion rolling. And the funny part is that I've done this for the better part of 6 months, 7 months now, and it's going strong, and we have quite a few people in them, and most of the people post. My commitment to consistently posting was mainly because I didn't want to have a lapse in our communication. The lapse in communication allows for people to assume that the community is falling apart. So there needs to be a sense of consistently giving back because we care about it. Because selfishly, I want music. So me posting music shows other people, hey, this is a place where music is posted. Hopefully they enjoy some of the stuff I recommend. And because they got that from me, because they got it from the other people in the group, they feel a responsibility to also post in that group. It's that simple. A community functions off of trust, reciprocation, character. And trust is necessary for progress. Without trust, there cannot be progress. And the reality is that our communities only give back to us based on the amount of trust that's in the group. And trust is established from a variety of different perspectives, but really it comes down to that thing that I was saying first, showing up. Literally just showing up and doing your part and fulfilling the expectations that people have of you. Hopefully this goes to show a little bit of what's required of us as individuals emotionally for partaking in something that will eventually lead to tremendous growth in our lives. And really something quite simple that needs to be tackled anytime we move to a different place, or if we decide to join something new to augment our lives again. So hopefully you found that interesting. Smash that like button. It helps me a lot. Throw me a comment. How much of the communities in your life helped you? I wouldn't be here without them. And if you have a second, this is a video I made a long time ago about kindness. I think it's something I will be thinking about once again in the days to come. Actualize your potential, my friend. This world needs you. Take care.